The Weekly starts now.
Welcome to another segment of the Time Machine Question, where Pro Builder asks our previous 40 under 40 honorees if they could go back to their earlier days, be it their first year in the home building industry, their first time managing a project, or their first year running their company. What would they advise their rookie selves to do or to do differently? Sharing his advice is John Allen. John was in the land development business and found himself stuck with 60 lots when the Great Recession hit. He taught himself how to build houses and is now closing about 200 homes annually as president of Brown Haven Homes in Blairsville, Georgia. Also in this segment is Chris Berg, who started in this business interning as a field laborer when he was a college sophomore. He worked his way up to become partner and director of construction for Pohlig Homes in Malvern, Pennsylvania. Sit back and enjoy their insights.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is John Allen. I am the president and owner of Brown Haven Homes. I began the company in 2005. So I was thinking of a couple things I might go back and tell my younger John self in 2004 when I first began working. So first off, it would be don't be so hard on yourself. Along with starting a home building company, I also tried several other different business ventures that were extremely unsuccessful and ultimately failures. One of them was a wholesale fashion business where we were importing things and trying to sell in a wholesale method. 12 months later, my college best friend and I, it was a total failure. Didn't even have a chance, hindsight. We tried a stone business where we were darn near robbed blind. It was a terrible idea, hindsight. We tried another business where we were going to patent this little guy named Wacky Wavy Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man. Yes, a little plastic thing that sits on your desk that would have SEC jerseys, and after several $1,000s of our life savings when we were 23, we learned you couldn't even have a chance of doing something like this. So I say that to say it's okay in your early 20s into your 30s, however long it takes you to try things, to fail, and I would go back and tell my younger self not to be so hard on myself when I failed in different avenues. The second thing I would go back and tell myself is that once I finally understood that the Brown Haven and the growing this home building company was my passion, to hyper focus on the culture and the team. We're fanatical about our core values nowadays, and we would have been even more intentional about creating an organization that basically makes it like a game or playing on a professional sports team. So if I could go back and tell myself a couple things, it would be to, one, don't be so hard on yourself, and for two, focus on the culture and the team and being part of something that's ultimately bigger than yourself. So hope this helps. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Chris Berg, Pohlig Homes, Malvern, Pennsylvania. As a rookie, what would you do differently? So the first piece of advice would be to embrace challenge. I learned very early on in business that waiting, kicking the can down the road on tough discussions never makes the situation easier. So address adversity head on, and everybody involved in the situation will appreciate the timely resolution so that they can move forward. Number two, are somewhat hand in hand. The first one would be embrace coaching, and the second one would be always be a student. So embrace coaching would be you need a mentor. The more people you can surround yourself with who are veterans in the industry and can help you solve problems, the easier off your job will be. Learn from other people's mistakes, and more importantly, learn from your own. Number two is be a student. Set out to learn something new every single day. I've been with Pohlig Homes for 20 years now. I went to formal schooling for residential construction, but I have a personal goal to learn something new every single day. As a builder, you need to change and adapt to technology, systems, processes, and you will be better off in business for that. So, hope this helps. Have a great weekend.